Over 2,000 years ago, a group of explorers left their homes in Southeast Asia by boat in search of new lands. While upon the waters of the South Pacific, they discovered a series of pristine and untouched islands that one day would be known as the Tahitian Ring. Nearest to the center of that ring was the jewel of these islands, Samoa. The natural wonders of fresh waterfalls, rainforests, majestic mountains, and beaches of pure white sand whisper to the hearts and souls of these brave explorers to call this sacred land their new home. With its endless bounty, the oceans provided an abundance of fish and sea life. The Samoan people lived in harmony with the land, eating the native coconut, breadfruit, and taro. But there was one very special fruit that was known for its health, curative, and medicinal properties. This was called the Noni fruit, also known as Noni. As families grew on Samoa, the people thrived, and villages were formed under the traditional rule of the island's kings. After hundreds of years, this form of government evolved, and leadership responsibility was passed on to the chiefs of the villages throughout the island. It was the chief's responsibility to watch over and care for the people of each village. Today, many of these same traditions still exist, and the tight relationship between a chief and his villagers remains intact. For in Samoa, we believe that authority comes through service. My name is Chief Fred Tuilimu, and this is my father, Chief Fasavalu. I have many great memories of my father, always full of life, and so kind to everyone he meets. It was an honor to grow up as the son of a high chief. When I was 30 years old, I was given the title of Chief Tuilimu. Like my dad, I too had a responsibility to help the people of my village. Our unique chief-to-chief relationship as father and son created a bond that very few will ever be able to experience. Now with this chief title, I wanted to find a way to help the people of Samoa build a better life, and somehow make a living off the bounties of this wonderful island they call home.
My name is Chief Fasavalu George Teatatinelu. I am here with my lovely wife to talk to you about our business, Noni. I am the proud father of wonderful children. I am so honored that when my son Fred called and say, we need a business chief to chief, where we can bring happiness to the world.
Ever since I was a child, I remembered hearing stories of the Noni fruit. How it was cut into small pieces, then left in the warm Samoan sun to dry on the hot lava rocks of Savaii. I remember my mother telling me stories of how Grandma would hand-squeeze the juice from the ripe noni for our family to drink.
When we first started squeezing the noni juice for our own use, we shared it with our friends, our relatives.
I knew of the importance of this wonderful fruit and wondered if this noni would ever see the shores of other continents of the world. The noni plant had been around for centuries, yet no one in Samoa had taken its wonderful life-enhancing juice off the island. My mother, who had also experienced the powerful effects of noni in her life, told me that I needed to find a way to bring the juice of the noni fruit to the world. I had to find some way to share its secret, to impact the lives of others, as I had with my own family. I knew my desires were good, and in time, I saw the very windows of opportunity begin to open before me. Working chief to chief, my father and I, with our trusted business partners, were able to produce and bottle a world-class, health-enhancing product that we could take to the rest of the world. We knew that from this time forward, we would change the lives of millions.
We started with wild Nonu trees, but at the same time, we started planting. We hired people to do the plantation and also to pick the fruits from the wild. And then we start bringing them in, we wash them, we put them into containers to make sure they are ripe for hand squeezing, because you can't squeeze a hard fruit. And from there, we start the other processes.
Now that the fruit has been washed and cleaned and ready for juicing, it's all hand squeezed. Then they are put into containers. From the containers they are bottled, and then we send them overseas.
My family in Samoa has now become the island's largest exporters of Noni juice, as well as one of the top employers. Noni has become such a big export of Samoa that the island now officially celebrates its own Nonu Day, to reflect the blessings of health and prosperity the Noni fruit brings to the lives of the Samoans. The people of Samoa enjoy life and love to celebrate. There's even an annual Miss Noni competition held each year. Contestants are selected from the villages throughout Samoa and brought into town for the big day. Since the culture of Samoa is focused on the family, each contestant is warmly supported by her own family and friends, and the whole village shows up for the festivities. The festive pageant involves dancing, beautiful handmade dresses made from the noni tree, humorous skits, and the contestants sharing their knowledge of the noni plant. For the villagers who attend, it is quite a celebration to remember. At the conclusion, the winner of the Miss Noni pageant is awarded money which she shares with her village, as is their tradition. In addition, she is personally showered in gifts and is recognized for her title for the remaining year. It's no wonder that Noni has become so popular worldwide. It seems that just about everyone has now heard about the many benefits of drinking Noni juice. We are now selling hundreds of thousands of liters of juice through our business partner and its distributors all around the world. Now that my dreams have come to pass, the Noni fruit has made its way to those distant shores I once dreamed of. It is with great pride that we bring you this wonderful gift of happiness, chief to chief. As you now share this gift with your friends and family, it is our hope that your lives will be blessed by the goodness of the Noni juice, and that the spirit of the Samoan people will forever be in your heart. Fa'afatai tele soifua.